What's up, everyone? Wacky here. Welcome back for week 8 of SDS. We're up against Bage, who has Mega Diancie, Guzzlord, Galarian Slowbro, Talonflame, Gyarados, Rotom Wash, and I think in the back he had like Jirachi and Rillaboom. I know those are there, but I don't remember the rest of the team honestly. Um, This week I decided to finally bring out the Sandslash because my strategy here was to live any hit from any of his mons, um, and either click Earthquake or click Counter, and hopefully get a kill on something. But um, I wasn't really all that confident going into this match because looking at me, I do not have a switch into Banded Brave Bird from Gyarados at all. And I had to I had to try to play as aggressive as I could with Torrentine and Heliolisk, but because I didn't bring Vaporeon, they didn't really have any longevity. And well, I guess we'll see if I regret bringing Vaporeon or not. So starting things off, I think I decided to lead Heliolisk because Scarf Heliolisk outspeeds everything he has, unless he's like Gale Wing's Talonflame or Scarf Talonflame, but I don't think he is. So I decided that was my best lead to scout what his lead was, and actually because it was Rotom Wash, I decided just to start clicking Hyper Voice because it hit everything on his team pretty hard. He decides to go Guzzlord, which I actually didn't realize I struggled like hard with. He knocks off my Wakanberry, so and I get the idea that he's like a physical Guzzlord rather than special. So I decided to just bulk up and try to get as much damage as I can on something, and then get the regen. Heliolisk is always safe on Rotom Wash because I think at some point he'll have to click like a water move and do something with the Rotom. And basically I just keep U-turning with Heliolisk, and then I get in Galarian Weezing, hoping to scare out the Guzzlord, which works, and I end up scaring in the Glowbro. Every time I go Scissor, he goes Talonflame, so that kind of sucks for me. And this battle is really long. I'm actually gonna do this one fast because it's really just us pivoting around each other and like repeating the first like same 10 turns over and over again. I finally decided to go Deoxys, and I believe my Deoxys was like Nightshade, Recover a Toxic, Teleport. And I decided to stay in with the Weezing because I wasn't sure what the Glowbro was trying to do. It turns out he's Thunder Wave, which makes a lot of sense because it allows his Glowbro to outspeed Torrentine so that Gyarados can just come in and clean. And also get Parahacks in general, which I don't think I got too unlucky with Parahacks in this battle. At this point, I'm just trying to waste his turns. And I'm trying to catch the Guzzlord coming in because Guzzlord is a huge issue towards my offenses. And I didn't even realize that, which kind of sucked. But I have to keep Deoxys healthy because I think Deoxys is my only way out of beating most of his team. And of course, I missed the Toxic on Guzzlord. As I always do, like, I don't know, for those of you that actually know me, probably know I always miss, like, the first Toxic ever. I don't even know why I run Toxic anymore, because every time I'm like, oh, I'll catch the Sableye before it Megas, or, oh, I'll catch this as it comes in, and I can start breaking it down because Toxic. And obviously he doesn't have a Cleric, unless Diancie's running Heal Bell, but I don't think it is. Or if it even gets it, but like, I just never hit first turn Toxic. It's just a curse I have. So I try to get in Heliolisk as much as I can, but obviously because Guzzlord's around, and Guzzlord's not dying. since I think the Guzzlord's actually Toxic Protect, it actually has no way of really touching Scissors, so I know that much. If he ran Flamethrower, though, this game would have been over so much faster, but you know. Yeah, so unfortunately, Future Sight spam is really wearing me down. And at this point, I have to like get off my recovers to like stay alive. And his Glowbro can just kind of stay in and just click buttons because there's not really much I can do about it. So I just finally start to aromatherapy. And I start bringing in Sandslash a little bit because I kind of want to catch him off guard with Sandslash. Here, I completely forgot about Future Sight. And I think this is like the beginning of the end. Even though I think we're only like halfway through because I was not keeping track of Future Sight turns. So that means Heliolisk at this point is just a sack. Unfortunately. So I have to really start making plays with Torn, but unfortunately his Glowbro just does not die. I should have been doing more calcs this battle, but I wasn't. So I got the Toxic off on Rotom Wash. He brings in Gyapdos, so I'm like, well, I kind of have to sack something now. As he decides to just U-turn. And I should have maybe clicked Toxic, but I figured at this point, like, if I don't keep Deoxys healthy, he'll be more tempted to just go into, Gyapdos, and just start Brave Birding, which sucks. So I have to keep Deoxys healthy at this point, especially because Heliolisk is gone, and I also have to keep Torn not paralyzed as much as I can. So he decides to bring Guzzlord. I think I missed another Toxic or something at some point. I don't really know. I think I missed two Toxics in this battle. It's hard to say that in plural. So yeah, I kind of fucked up again with the bulk ups and the forgetting Future Sight, which sucked. But we did kill the Rotom Wash. Sandslash pulled off the counter. And at this point, I'm like, well, I need Galarian Weezing healthy, and I also need Deoxys healthy. But I'm not really touching the Galarian Zapdos. And I think his game plan was try to bait in Sandslash as much as he can, wear Sandslash down. Which at this point Sandslash is pretty much dead. And then the same turns just play out until Sandslash dies. I think I was trying to catch the Roost. If he had roosted, that would have been so great for me, because then Scissor could just go in, but that didn't happen, so that sucked. And I can't break the Glowbro. I think Bage said that I could have maybe stalled out Glowbro, or like tried to stall out Glowbro, but I just don't think I could. So he decides to Thunder Wave my Weezing, and I'm like, well, I don't really care. At this point, I had to risk the poison as well. And I think at this point, I'm pretty sure at this point, Gyapdos just wins. I don't know why I saved any of the, like, my switching was just really weird. Because at this point, this is just when I lose. And for whatever reason, he decides to keep Scissor alive, although I'm pretty sure Scissor dies. But Galarian Weezing pulled its weight in this battle, I think. It didn't really get any kills, but it kept my team alive long enough. I don't know why he decides to Blaze Kick. I guess because Brave Bird didn't KO me. Uh, but he played really safe with Talonflame. I don't know why he's just not clicking Flamethrower. But yeah, GG's to Bage. Hopefully next week we don't lose this bad. I've been losing a lot lately, and I'm trying to stop losing. So yeah, we'll see if I can pull that off, and I'll see you guys next week.